Hold on, sorry, I'm going. All right, guys, welcome to the stream here. Let me go ahead and take that down now. PUBG. That. Storm Prediction Center. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. This is Matt Bieber. Severe weather update for 4/2/2024. We have a moderate risk in effect for most of the Ohio Valley, as well as southern, all the way down into Kentucky here. We're going to pull up here right as we go, and let me pull out this radar here. We'll go over the models here. So right now at 9:32, we're tracking just some light to heavy rain showers over northeast Ohio. We're just tracking the light to heavy, moderate, heavy, steady rain, pretty much all over northeast Ohio currently. Nothing severe. Everything is below severe limits. So we are going to go over what the probabilities are for tomorrow. So let's get right into that real quick. Also, for whoever's joining on Instagram, I'm live on my YouTube page. I have my screens all shared. So if you guys want to join over there, I just kind of have it so you guys can hear me. So anyway, so we're going to go pull up our outlooks for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have a moderate risk for most of northeast Ohio, or for the southern part of northeast Ohio, as well as we have the moderate risk extends below Cincinnati into Kentucky, all over Athens. So the moderate risk is a 4 out of 5 for what the Storm Prediction Center likes to issue. It goes marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, high. There is a chance that it could go up to high tomorrow. So we'll go over all the risk that they're going over right now here from the Storm Prediction Center. So as of right now, we have the moderate risk, the moderate risk for our area, as well. Let me pull up the threads here. So for tornado, there is a 15% significant severe hatched area, which means there could be an EF2 or higher tornado within a 50-mile radius of each hash mark. So that is a 15% significant severe. North Canton, are all in that. Parts of Summit County are in that as well. All of Medina County, Mansfield, Coshocton, Columbus, Athens, Cincinnati are all in that significant severe 15% risk. That's for tornadoes. As far as wind, there's a significant severe risk for wind. That is 30% with the hatched area of, or it might even be more than that. Yeah, 30% with the hatched area. So like I said, that hatched area means it could be 70-mile-per-hour winds within a 50-mile radius of that hash mark. As well as the hail, they are forecasting significant severe hail tomorrow, 30% within a hatched area. The hatched area could include hail up to 3 inches. I see Kevin Tips has joined my Instagram. A lot of it looks like the high probability is the 30% significant severe is in effect for Columbus area for that significant hail. 1 to 2 inches or more in diameter. So as far as that, we're gonna get in here to the actual forecast and what it's looking like. Those are the probabilities. We'll look at the models here real quick. So far, I'll read you what the Storm Prediction Center has with the moderate risk. A lot of this is more stuff, but this is just a forecast discussion that the Storm Prediction Center is laying out for us for tomorrow. So it looks like, the Storm Prediction Center says there is a moderate risk for storms across a large portion of Ohio, including adjacent parts of southeastern Indiana, northern Kentucky, and western West Virginia. A potentially substantial severe weather outbreak possibility, including a few significant long-track tornadoes, is evident for Tuesday afternoon and evening, with the highest probability centered over the Ohio vicinity and extending southward across the Tennessee Valley. Some severe risk exists far south of the Gulf of Mexico, as far as western portions of Virginia and the Carolinas. So they're basically just saying the conditions are right for what's going to go on. It is evident for large hail, strong winds, and several significant tornadoes. EF2 or higher. EF2 or higher, considering the highest level of tornado. Anything above an EF2 is considered pretty damaging. So anyway, we're gonna get here into the models. Thank you guys for once again joining my stream here. Plop that on there. So I use an app called Pivotal Weather. If anybody's watching, you can pull up your own models here. So I'm going to go to the models. We're going to use the HRRR because that is a higher resolution model that they use to show more of the high resolution stuff. So I'm using the latest run of the HRRR. So I'll get my phone once we get that. That's 4 hours 5. So a lot of rain, a lot of general rain and thunderstorms tonight as well. Just a lot of heavy rain. Nothing should be above severe limits for us tonight, luckily. But hopefully everything believes low severe limits. And then tomorrow there's gonna be just some general rainfall in the morning. It's gonna rain pretty much all day, and it's gonna clear out. It's gonna clear out in the early afternoon, reloading the atmosphere, priming the atmosphere for the more severe storms later in the night. This is gonna come in the form of a line. So let me flip you over here. So as far as the line here, as we see right here, this is the line of storms. This is the line of storms about to come. This is about 20 hours out. The line of storms setting up. Several severe storms across the area around later evening tomorrow. Let me see here. Pull up. Make this bigger for you guys. So it looks like the potential for severe weather mainly is going to be in effect for tomorrow from around 7 p.m. later. So all my friends in Athens, Columbus, this is what it is. Look at the sounding plot here, which the sounding plot is what we use to use CAPE energies, which is convective available amount of energy that's in the atmosphere to prime these storms. It looks like from these sounding plots here, let me see, let's see if these are, yeah, so it looks like the plots are good for, let me double check something. Okay, that's not the main line. Okay, here we go, here's the main line. So this is composite leaf activity. This is all models. So here's the main line of storms that's supposed to come in tomorrow around 7 to 10 o'clock is our timing here. So all these storms look like they're kind of rotating just in the models. This is a big squall line right here. So let's look at the sounding data for the thing. So right here, the more space between there is the more convective available amount of energy in the air. That is the latest sounding data. So I'm gonna pull up another one called the Significant Tornado Parameter Index, which uses to clarify how severe the tornadoes are gonna be for tomorrow. That's one of the ones I like to. That's one of the models that I personally like to use to look at. So yeah, definitely pay attention. Be weather aware tomorrow. It's gonna be a big rainy day. A lot of severe weather potential. So let me pull up the severe weather. We're gonna pull up the not the supercell composite because no, that's gonna be enough. We're gonna do the significant tornado index, which is called the SIGTOR. It just shows where the areas, could be the hospital, the highest possible area for tornadoes. It looks like this may have actually shifted. Looks like they've actually backed this off a little. The models have backed it off a little bit. Yeah, so it looks like the models are actually backed off it a little bit, which is good news. Looks like the cape isn't really that big either. There's really not a lot of available energy. It must just be that. Huh. Look at the supercell composite, though. It's going to be 19 hours out. Yeah, it looks like a lot of this stuff's starting to back off, which is good news for everybody. But yeah, once again, still pay attention tomorrow. Big severe weather day. Like we said, we never had a. I have never seen a moderate risk in Ohio. I've seen an enhanced. We may have had a moderate risk actually a couple years ago, but it might have been a bust day. But yeah, so that's what the models are showing right now. Let's take a look back at the radar, see what's out there right now. Again, we have a lot of severe weather out there. A lot of just wet, non-severe weather out there right now. A lot of rain down in Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas. They're having the tornadoes right now. But for once again, just keep weather aware tomorrow. Keep updated. See what your local forecast, your local news is saying. I just want everybody to be safe. Know that to be weather aware, have your weather radio charged, have the batteries in it. Make sure you have a severe weather plan to see what if anything big does happen. That way, you have a plan for tomorrow. So once you get So if anything would happen, you guys have a plan. Make sure you throw an extra pair of shoes, extra pair of clothes in your basement for tomorrow, just in case something would happen. So remember, just stay weather aware. That's the big thing. Have your phone alerts on at night when you're sleeping. Weather radio is the big one. Then that way you get all the most up-to-date information through the National Weather Service. As well as, I'm trying to think other ways. Social media is a great way to do it. Twitter, the Storm Prediction Center will put out. Mesoscale discussions will put out tornado watches. I do expect a tornado watch to be issued at some point tomorrow, probably around 5 o'clock. And I would expect that I would expect that tornado watch to go around until about midnight. At minimum, they're probably definitely going to put a severe thunderstorm watch out. But definitely just keep all your weather ready, everything ready to go tomorrow. So I see there's a bunch of people in here. Does anybody have any questions, weather related, please? I would love to answer them for you guys. Let me check my YouTube comment section. Make sure, don't want to leave my YouTube homies out. Any... Yeah, so, yeah, anyone, does anyone have any questions? I see this Randall Robinson. I have no clue who that is. Probably just a random viewer. All this looks like it's for... All this is for the state of Ohio. Yeah, if anybody has any questions about what's going to be going on tomorrow for the severe weather, like I said, the main risk, actually all three variables are out there. Significant severe hail, significant tornadoes, EF2 or higher. There's definitely going to be severe wind, damaging straight line winds, 70 miles an hour or more. I wouldn't rule out tomorrow for there to be a... I haven't seen the National Weather Service do this, but a PDS. Well, it's basically a PDS tornado. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't rule this out for a while. They might put out a PDS tornado watch, which means a particular dangerous situation. Now if they put out a PDS tornado watch, that's real stuff. A PDS tornado watch is you need to be watching and paying attention to your local news, your weather radio. So for anyone, just please, stay safe for this weekend. I hope you guys enjoy my live stream. I will be live tomorrow, most likely doing live reporting for the weather. After I get home from work. So, I hope you guys had a good night. And then stay tuned for tomorrow for all the action. I'll be covering it here live on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, especially. Anyone subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night and enjoyed the live. All right. Thanks.